Please subscribe to this channel for more videos related to Catholic Christian teaching. The radical Bible criticism of liberal Protestant theology finally led to the denial of the historical existence of Jesus by Bruno Bauer, Albert Kalhoff, Arthur Drews, and others. The historical existence of Jesus is definitely attested not merely by Christian, but also by non-Christian authors who in this matter are, from the historical point of view, above suspicion. Tacitus, in his Annals, relates the cruel persecution of the Christians in Rome by the Emperor Nero, and incidentally makes the following comment on the originator of the Christian religion. The author, whose name was Christ, was put to death by the procurator Pontius Pilate during the reign of Tiberius. Suetonius reports that the Emperor Claudius expelled from Rome the Jews who was constantly causing tumults on the instigation of one Chrestus. Since the Jews continually caused tumults at the instigation of Chrestus, Claudius expelled them from Rome. This distorted report is based on the historical fact that there were intense disputes among the Roman Jews because of their different attitudes towards Christ. Pliny the Younger, governor of Bithynia, writes in a letter to the Emperor Trajan that the Christians on a settled day assembled before dawn and sing a hymn of praise to Christ as to a god. The Syrian Mara bar Serapion, an adherent of Stoic philosophy, writes in a letter to his son Serapion about Jesus. Or what had the Jews from the execution of their wise king, who at that time was taken away from them in the kingdom? The Jews were destroyed and undone, and driven out of their realm, and now live dispersed everywhere. The wise king is not dead by virtue of the new laws he has given. The letter was written after the year 70, but the exact time is uncertain. The Jewish writer Flavius Josephus mentions in his Antiquitates that the high priest Ananus had the brother of Jesus who was called Christ, named James, and some others, accused of transgression of the laws and stoned. Clearer still, but of very doubtful genuineness, is another passage. At this time Jesus, a wise man, appeared, if one may call him a man at all, for he was a worker of extraordinary deeds, a teacher of men who joyfully accept the truth, and he attracted to himself many Jews as well as many of the Greek people. This was the Christ. And when Pilate, on the accusation of the chief men among us, had punished him with the cross, still those who had first loved him did not desert him, for he reappeared alive to them on the third day. Indeed, the prophets had foretold this and many other wonderful things about him. Up to today, the race of Christians who derive their name from him have not yet ceased to follow him. It is probable that this passage is basically authentic, but it seems to have been embellished under Christian influence. Again, the occasional mention of the person of Jesus in the Talmud presupposes his historical existence. Judaism indeed hatefully distorted the picture of Christ by representing him as the son of an adulteress, a traitor, and the founder of a godless sect, but it has never doubted his historical existence. Please go to YouTube Retirementality channel, playlist, Doctrine of Jesus Christ the Redeemer, for the complete series of these materials.